Alrighty, we're back. Let's see. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, so this is Secret of Mana, ancient cave hack, developed by Moppleton. I need to actually configure my controllers. Up, down, left, right, select, start, Y, B, A, X, A, L, R. Alrighty. So, alrighty. Let's just get this started. You start here with the boy, and we have the lady, who is Go-Go in disguise. And we have the sprite, who is just A, as usual. Welcome to Secret of Mana Ancient Cave, version 0.5 by Moppleton. Visit me at twitch.tv/Moppleton, suggestions welcome. This version is a proof of concept and many things may be broken. All credit to the late, great Mitch Heidford and NPC dialogue, which by the way, the NPC dialogue might be a bit... not so PG compared to what we usually have on our stream. So, our menu, we have apparently all the weapon. We have an Ingium, an Obsidian, an Imp's Fork, a Shuriken, Imp's Fork, hang on. Isn't that balloon enemies if I hit them? Also by default, apparently your AI partners are very much aggressive. Also that blob seems to be also kind of weird. So yeah, allies are very aggressive, it seems. I don't mind. Give her the X. Sprite can keep the boomerang, but Sprite is apparently pretty decent with the boomerang. So we level up to level 2 and 3. Hey, Mr. Goblin. 25 damage is not 25% of his HP, so this could be a bit difficult. We alternate perfectly. So as I said, this is hard mode. Enemies have a lot of HP apparently. I wonder whether you can destroy those flanks. Ouch. Mark Goblin gets tangled. Alrighty. We can. Hey, we have a chest. Let's see what do we have here. I didn't catch that. What was that? I did not catch that at all. Did we get some magic? No. Will it blow up your PC? That is highly unlikely, Ballbox. Got a glove orb. Okay, I didn't get an orb in the previous one. Chain vest I got. Oh, thank you. Let's see. So we got a chain vest. Chain vest, the lady can wear a chain vest as well, so I might as well want to give it to her. Since there are a lot of things she cannot wear. I wonder whether item multiplication is a thing in this game. I know Moppleton fixed quite a few glitches, like there is no overcharge glitch at all. So I'm curious whether other stuff works. Also, apparently he randomized the weapons. Moonstark artifact weapon adds damage, undead damage, adds into wisdom, chance to confuse. Yeah, perfect hit rate adds strength. Perfect hit rate. Uh oh. An ancient Japanese spear adds dragon damage, adds constitution, adds into wisdom, chance to slow. Increased crit chance adds to wisdom, chance to poison. Shorter than the longbow adds undead damage, adds strength. This isn't a boomerang at all, adds humanoid damage. Yeah, the shuriken is not a boomerang, I agree. Adds humanoid damage. Adds agility, chance to slow. Perfect hit rate though with this thing. Oh. Okay. So yeah, we are just exploring the area. Oh, that's bad for us. Steve Parker, thank you. Steve Parker, thank you so much for... Oh wow, subscribing for an entire year in a row. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much, Steve Parker. Oh no. Those fish down there can cast spells. Why are there enemies in the water? Oh, that seems like a terrible place to be in. That's 50 damage on the sprite. Well, I guess we're doing a gold solo run now. Or something like that. So the ice spy would heal them. I'm just going to move on. Thank you so much, Steve Parker. I really appreciate those kind words. Once again, welcome back to you as well. Didn't I? No, I didn't have anything against insects. Increase enemy limit on screen. That could be a bit difficult since it's still running basically on a Super Nintendo. So it has a similar limitations. That might lag it a lot. Plus, it would be really difficult, I dare to say. Actually, it would be likely very difficult. I don't know too much about that. Well, that's it. RIP. We try this again. Oh boy. So... I need to be a bit more careful. I probably also want to take advantage of elemental or advantages for the weapons. So let's see, frog. Turtle. Frog, turtle, and what is fitting for that? Of course. A taco. I just had to play the hardest mode available, of course. Did I already finish Breath of Fire? No, we are still working on that. Alrighty, let's see. Ingeon, is that... Oh yeah, those are the same weapons. This is still the same amount of randomization. Let's see, which weapon was good against humanoids? There, the shuriken is actually good against humanoids. I'll want to have her use the whip. I'm going to use... The sword is fine. It has perfect hit rate. So the nice thing about hitting those slimes is that whenever you deal less than 25% of their damage to them, you can hit them once more. This is not true for other enemies. Also guys, stop attacking. I would like to... Oh, never mind. I wanted to say, would like to invest. Barrel. Hey, that's nice. Guys, come back. I wanted the slime to just keep splitting up so we could actually take advantage of that. So this guy you cannot hit when he is in this form. That doesn't work. So I need to actually handle him slightly differently. The slimes are easy to deal with because you can just add damage on top of them being hit already. Those guys don't quite work that way. Well, that's an interesting bottom. And yes, I basically left off just after getting the ring in Breath of Fire. We're still not even halfway through, I think. Ow. So this is a water stuff. Technically that's the stronger version of the regular rock type enemies. But they are all scaled to your level in this pack. Hi. My friend said to me. I'm actually not going to narrate this. Because, as I said, some of those are not terribly friendly compared to what I usually stream, so I'll just leave it out if you don't mind. It's just some funny dialogue. Most of the time anyways. The sprite only took 1 damage. Speaking of damage, I actually got a chain vest. I probably want to equip that. So I think those are on high ground. I wonder whether the concept of high ground exists in this hack, or whether Mapulton got rid of it. Okay, those guys are dead. Nice, split up, which means we can farm them a little while longer. Stay here. Cup of Wishes, hey, we could have used that earlier. But we are in good shape now, it's fine. Probably good shape. We are leveling up like mad. Bandana, nice. Chain vest, really nice too. Alrighty, lady, you have a new thing. Chain vest. I'm not sure the defense still works the same in this pack. And yes, Blood, I remembered that after I started the thing, but since I didn't get particularly far, I'm okay with playing this one here again. That is true. I actually like AI control characters having the whip, because they are reasonably decent with it. Pure water. Rude. That was 230 healed. You know how long it takes to deal that damage back again? A while. Okay, sword resource level 1. Chain vest. Okay, the sprite also has a chain vest now. And we get a javelin orb, so we can upgrade the javelin now. By the way, is the game a bit loud or is it okay like this? Leave it this way. Actually, let me test something real quick. This is fine. I can go here. Okay. I don't think I can equip and trash. Probably. Enemies getting poisoned is probably a good thing, since we take so long to kill them anyways. The sprite might be dead here. Nope. Apparently there is longer invulnerability now for the sprite to enjoy, instead of straight up dying. Yep, indeed, that's a lot of HP for Pure Water level 0. Can I hit you? No. Sprite can hit you. There's a cave, you probably want to go in there. Because there can be various awesome stuff in there. And greetings, Eldrest. This is, yes indeed, Moppleton's Ancient Cave hack. There we go. Chest? No chest. Let's go in here. Oh, hi. Let's see. Hey, Thanatos. Okay, those are just kind of quotes, but there's actually useful stuff in there sometimes. Hi. I think Santa does something. Oh. Can you say the same thing again? Might be a bit on the loud side. I tuned it down a little bit. I discovered a cave full of terrible jokes. Yes, that sounds about right. So far they seem to be pretty tame, so maybe I can read them out anyways. Although I feel like it would be funnier if someone read them who actually knew the jokes so they could pronounce it properly. Oh boy, goblins. Spear orb, that's nice. I like spears. Did you just... I think he just... Really? Another boomerang orb, or another orb for that matter. Ow, rude. We do become stronger here, so that's a big plus. Also, those guys don't have quite as much intelligence as the water thugs. As I said, the water thugs are pretty late game enemies, so them having higher level spells kind of makes sense. Although it should be a little bit more balanced out usually. Although, I guess it's fine if they can cast water better, since they are water type anyways. Hey Opus, how are you doing? Good evening. Actually, hey Ian, how are you doing? Good evening, sir. I hope you're doing well. Eventually I'll remember. Eventually. I think it's actually worth it to charge up my weapon here. Okay, nice. So far so good. We do also level up quite fast here, so that's nice. No balloons! You're good, glad to hear that. That sounds awesome. I'm not sure he optimized the pathfinding, or whether they just don't get stuck like that right now. Did I say this would be a short run? I did say something like that, you're right. But it doesn't look like it's going to be a short run, does it? So crabs are another type of enemies which you cannot hit. Actually, you can't hit them either in the badly hurt or on the little hurt animation. Another orb. 2 spear orbs, that's nice. Maybe if we find Watts in some cave, we might be able to upgrade our weapon. I think there's an entrance here. There is an entrance here, halfway hidden. Hey, what? Okay, which one's ready? Hey, that's awesome, actually. Spear is ready. Now we have the Zephyrus. I'll actually see real quick what that does before I upgrade it further. Increased crit adds into wisdom. I like the increased crit, but let's upgrade it further. Also upgrade the javelin. I think we can upgrade the boomerang too. Yeah, indeed. It's now a boomerang! Okay, it's also a pole dart, which is the standard weapon here. A Rongominiat. A what? Increased crit adds constitution. That's nice. I will probably use that actually. And we have a boomerang. Best used on Octoroks, Tektites and Kangaroos. I like that reference. Took me a while. Pole dart adds strength damage, chance to confuse. Okay, I'm going to go with the spear now. Let's see, Luca I think heals here, or tries to anyways. Oh, or not. Oh boy. Has it been changing at all since last time? Yes, it actually changed quite a bunch. Hey, Nico. Shop, meow? Yes, shop. So I already have a bandana. You can buy fairy walnuts at a reasonable price. Can buy actually 2 of those. That sounds like a good choice. I'm not sure I want to buy anything else right now. But we now have bananas. That's actually really good. Because the boy now should take significantly less damage, at least if the damage formula is still the same as before. Kangaroos? No, there's a kangaroo in Zelda DX. Oh, poking fun at Australia. That is actually more likely, that's true. Is that a cave? That's a cave. Hi. HP and MP restored. Okay, this lady here charges you for HP and MP restore. And do you have a doppelganger here? Hi. I ordered a club sandwich all the time, but I'm not even a member. Man, I don't know how I get away with it. Okay. Kangaroo is the bane of speedrunners. Okay. I'll go with that. There's another cave here. Normally there's also at least one element here. Hi. Who are you? I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just gonna ask where they're going and hook up with them later. Okay. See, there's another entrance here. Oh, hey, Riot. Here, have some magic. Thank you. Since we can't really use helpful magic, but no, that's pretty decent actually. We have Riot magic. Do you have anything? No. Ow! Rude. Wow, the upgraded spear actually does a lot more damage. That was a whack by them and did less damage than me with a normal swing. To be fair, the boy naturally does more damage than them. This is actually really awesome having 2 upgrades on one weapon right now. Just does so much more damage. The one downside of the everything randomized is I can't use my knowledge on what could be in chests. Basically at all. I kind of have to just go, well, that can be anything. And roll with it, essentially. And now I need someone with an axe or a sword to whack away those bushes, don't I? Well, so far I don't need them. So that's a plus. Corby never had a chance. Greetings, White Knight. And yes, indeed, this is some new stuff, indeed. How are you doing? Good evening. Wall. Poor little mushroom gets whacked. And also all the damage gets stacked. Damage? Damage. Ow! Those things are a lot more aggressive than the usual mushroom enemies. So it can be a bit tricky to try and deal with them. But they also don't have any invulnerability while getting hit, so it's pretty easy. That's the point of randomization. I mean, isn't the point of randomization the more knowledge you have, the more you can be prepared for random situations? I mean, I guess it really depends on what you randomize. Okay, let's see what's in here. Hey, Lumina. No, you're not Lumina. Not every day that you see Gestalt walking around. Alrighty. We now have Lucid Barrier. That sounds like a good idea to use. Now we have physical defense. Wait, what was that? Probably another armor or something like that. Let's see. Unless it was a couple of witches, it needs to be an armor. Banana. You already have a banana. Yagamov used knowledge is not very effective. Oh man. Invest. You have enough of those, thank you. Not terribly valuable. Okay, here's a Watts in case we want to upgrade our weapon. Also, those three enemies are just really nicely grouped together. If we wanted to farm, we can just easily farm those enemies here. No problem at all. Best. Orb. Invest. How many chain S's can we get? Leaf flower. Leaf flower is pretty rude, actually. Spear reaches level 1. Hey, that's awesome. Level 1 spear attack is unfortunately not all that great. It's actually pretty weak in terms of how well you can use it against random enemies, since it's so slow and this does not serve any invulnerability at all. So we just kind of skip out on that, I guess. Alrighty, I need to get out of here. What I could do is just hit them through the bushes, because bees can only attack towards the bottom or the side. Fun fact, so we are completely immune to them, as long as it doesn't come along the right side. Invest. How many more Chenvest can we get? Actually would like to have that not answered, thank you very much. Let's see what's in here. Nico. By the way, Nico only walks up and down because he does not have sideways, right? Fun fact. You can see Nico's you can see Nico's walking sprite if you save warp into a cutscene in the credits. Lucid Barrier. I like Lucid Barrier a lot, actually. It just absorbs some amount of physical damage, and that amount seems to be a lot, like quite a lot, in fact. Even at level 0. At least a lot more than you would normally think is useful. Invest. How many more can we get? Axe Sword. Okay, we have a bow and an Axe Sword now. I don't feel compelled to go and upgrade weapons right now. Although I could give the lady the bow and maybe she would deal a bit more damage. Another orb, that's nice. Spear orb, hey, now we go and upgrade. Boomerang level 2. That's pretty decent. The sprite is actually surprisingly good with the boomerang, I think. Barrel, that's nice. We have some protection if we need it. So where was Watts? We did find Watts in the previous cave on the left, right? If I'm not mistaken. Rump. There we go. Hey Watts! Spear upgrade, axe upgrade. Load axe and Junkuletti. And here we have a wonder shot. Wonder shot! Fantastic. Yeah, let's see. Load axe, increase crit, adds agility, chance to engulf. Ooh. Wonder shot, forged by Taban himself, adds undead damage and agility. And Unculetti, perfect hit rate, adds into wisdom. Wonder shot. Chance to engulf in flames is really good though. I guess the chance is probably not that high, but engulfed in flames enemies are essentially crowd controlled while you can still hit them. It's better than Balloon in the sense that they also take taking damage. But it's probably worse than Balloon because it doesn't work on as many enemies. Although it should kind of work on a similar amount, I guess. For example, those bombies I believe are fire element themselves, so they cannot be engulfed in flames, I would reckon. I don't truly know that. But I do 70 damage with the spear weapon just straight up, so might as well take advantage of that first. Oh, there's the walk to the next stage. Do we just go? We have the spirit from this level, so there's not much of a reason to stay here. You can't respawn enemies infinitely to farm chests or anything like that, so might as well go. Okay. Oh wow, more enemies. Also naturally, the sleep flowers always hit the guy that basically runs towards the flower first. Woodstock, thank you! Where can you find this hack? Let me give you the link in a sec. Thank you so much, Woodstock, for 5 rounds in a row of support. Really appreciate that. Welcome back, and I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much, Woodstock. Oh yeah, I can actually just straight up leave her behind. I forgot about that. So we have another cave section here. This time it's a bit blue. That's nice. The downside of the cave section is that goblins, when they get light... Oh. Right down. Ow. Goblins, when they get lightly hit, you cannot actually follow up with hits on the floor. Plus, their boomerang attacks is ridiculously strong. Cup of Wishes, that's awesome. You can definitely use that. I'm actually going to give the lady the axe. Hopefully she engulfs enemies in flames, which might help us quite a bit here. At least she will do more damage than with the basic whip. The whip is just a good weapon for an AI control character to use though. That was scary indeed. Oh boy. Maybe I should heal the boy. But on the other hand, if we level up we get healed anyways. Right? There are boss fights in this hack now. So I kind of want to save my resources for the boss fights. On the other hand, if the boy dies, I lose a couple of wishes instead of just a candy. But I also don't have any other means of healing. So I might as well take advantage of the level up healing. That was a bit scary. Let's see what's in here. Okay, nothing interesting. Hey, alright, how are you doing? Good evening. Oh nice, engulfed in flames. That guy is dead. Also, the crab does not have enough time to attack me, as long as I always hit him. Which, well, the spear seems to have a 100% hit rate, so I always hit, I guess. This lady heals us, that's actually really nice. Do you have any MP left? He does. Lucent Beam is actually cheaper now, so I could use it. Hi. 600 gold? Sure. Thank you. You got this game for iOS? Hey! Grey Fox, welcome. How do you like it on iOS, if I may ask? I've never played the iOS version, but what I generally hear is if you have a controller, it's not a bad one. But with touchscreen, it's a bit tricky to play. So I wonder, how do you like it? Okay, here we have a what? You're alright? Glad to hear that, alright. Did he just try to Ice Saber his companion? I've never seen that before. I wonder whether that's a normal thing that can happen. Best. Yippee. When do you get more spell levels? Maybe after boss fight? Every 4th floor apparently, I see. That sounds about right. Let's also see... No, I cannot level up Lumina yet, so me casting that again was kind of pointless. Oh, there's Luca in here. Wait, did I have to talk? Does Luca say anything to me? No, she doesn't. Well, she does, but... nothing interesting for that matter. You will. So, anything interesting? Just... chocolate. Hey, chocolate is nice. Some more recovery items. Did you just run through that sprite? No, seriously, sprite, did you just run through that? I think the sprite just ran through the stalactite there. Alright, I still want to find the cave, which includes the summon spirit. I assume there's a summon spirit on every floor. I don't actually know that. Ah, I see. Yeah, every 4th floor apparently the spell levels increase. I knew it was for the spell levels, so I assume every 4th floor there should be a boss as well, right? That would make the most sense too. Royal Jam, hey nice, we can revive a character, basically. Oh wow, we have Shade. Oh, we have to spell matching now if we need it. What I would like to get is Luna. Luna seems like a reasonably good choice here. By the way, that spinning attack from this frog guy never does any damage. It doesn't have a hitbox. Just cannot hit you. Even though it looks like an attack, it is really not. Hi, what do you sell, sir? Candy. A helmet for the lady. An armband for the sprite. And a bunch of chocolate. What is the usual limit? I can't buy more than... Interesting. You can actually buy more than 4 items at a time. I assume the limit is 7, because that's the highest possible number that can be displayed. Would make the most sense. Let's see. You equip this. Unfortunately, no helmet for the sprite yet. Two, 1, 7. Yes, okay, it is 7. Okay, let me drink something real quick and then we move on. Stuck on a black screen? Oh, that's unfortunate. If you report them, Moppeln should be able to fix them within short order. But yeah, this is very much a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, this is essentially just version 0.5. So by no means a complete release yet, but it's really fun to mess around with it anyways. That looks really messed up. I wonder that I can crash the game with this kind of with these kind of shenanigans. Medical herb. Hey, that's nice. I like that. I thought the limit was 4, so I only bought 4 of each items. But since it is 7, I could have bought more earlier. That's okay though. Alrighty, let's go. I think the exit was somewhere around up here. I'll let the Ice Spy spawn 2 more enemies, so I can actually kill them. Axe reaches level 1. Nice. What I would like to see, I think, is combo attacks based on the weapon you have, like pressing your attack in a rhythm or something like that. Okay, let's see what's in here. That's an inn, that's nice. So we are at level 4, so we can actually increase Lumina level by 1. And take advantage of the inn as well there. I wonder how often there are bosses. Gimme medical alert. We're almost higher level than the speedrun gets in the actual game, which is interesting. I wonder whether speedrunning the ancient cave would kind of result in you... Hi, thank you. No. Okay, but Royal Sham is nice. And couple pushes. I wonder whether speedrunning this version here will result in you just running through the caves looking for a useful spell school and then just diving down into the cave as far as you can without killing much of anything. Then once you're low enough, you start killing stuff with spells. I wonder whether that's the approach you would want to choose. Fairy walnut won't fit. No, we have to abandon the fairy walnut. Very nice. So far the random drops are not terribly exciting. Seems to be mostly the same. Sword orb. That's nice. Well, that needs to be either a really weird kind of staircase, it could be a bridge, or that's just a steep hill without you noticing. Hi. We can upgrade stuff. Which one's ready? The sword. We now have a anathema. What is an anathema? I do not know. Anathema. Perfect hit rate at strength. That looks like a mana sword actually on the picture. Silktail. Acid storm. That's rude. That's a lot of damage too on the acid storm. I didn't quite expect that. Acid storm also reduces defense, which means the lady should not get hit. There, magic faded, never mind, she can get hit again. Have I been in here? I think I have. I did. A secret of mops. It's actually really neat. A lot more developed since last time I played it, because last time I played it I was basically the first to test run it, and since then a lot of things have been added, so it's really neat. Still a work in progress, but really neat. How are you doing, Jintatsu? How did your Secret of Evermore run end up working out in the end? I couldn't watch the entire thing, but I hope it went well. Not the chain vest. Oh wow. That mushroom actually hit them. That's less than I do. What I like is apparently your MP get filled up as well on a level up. I'm not sure they get refilled on a level up, but they might. I mean, I can see on the next level up. Max level 2, chocolate 1 foot. Aww. Sorry, blood. Still need more training indeed. Okay. Restore, thank you. Hey Ruff, how are you doing? Good evening, sir. How is it going? I wonder whether he fixed the 2-player thing. When I fooled around with 2-player stuff a little bit, it allowed me to scroll the camera throughout the screen way too far. It was a lot of fun, but I don't think that was intended. I'm currently just looking for the exit. Just to see what else awaits us further down below. Also, we have now a level 4 spear, that's really good. Level 4 is where the spear starts to actually be useful as a charge level weapon. It still was able to cast Sleep Flower. And greetings, Master Kratos. Thank you. Appreciate the good luck. Well, the thing is not over here. Was overcharge version list? Actually, there is a checkbox you can enable or disable. You can either fix the overcharge or leave it in if you want to. So currently I think overcharge is fixed on this ROM here specifically. Well, I mean, it's an ancient cave run. If you would like to look at it that way. Not wrong. So my new character does keep getting stronger, but did you level up already? Yeah, she actually recovered all MP there. So I should be using more magic in the meantime too, I feel. Like, I can just straight up start using shade. Well, I obviously can't use shade on a wall. Well, I mean, I guess I can. That's not recommended. But I'm going to use up shade. Aqua's magic skill up? Aqua's level 1. Oh wow, leveling up magic is way faster than before. That was also a lot of damage. Candy 1 foot. No. You'd enjoy this more without it? Yeah. I mean, on the baseline you don't have to take advantage of it, but it kind of feels like you can if you want to. A lot of damage. Banana! It's always like a banana. Always? Almost. Spear orb? Hey, it is another spear orb. Where was what? We have a level 5 spear now, I think. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, I have no idea where the exit is to this area. Is what I'm mainly looking for right now. I think this is where I started, is that? That's Nico. It's kind of where I started. And here we have what? Increase our weapon damage, sir. We now have a Zodiac Spear. Zodiac. Whatever that means. You missed it in Final Fantasy 12, so now you can use it here instead. What? Is there a multiplayer functionality? I think it is in-game, yes. And I guess Golden Hamster does have quite a bit of experience with this, so thank you for answering those questions, I appreciate that too. Another spear orb. Well, I guess I'm not using the Zodiac Spear here. Sorry. Hi. We have now a heavy spear. Heavier than your average spear. Perfect hit rate. Hey, that's nice. 103 normal attack damage. That is actually pretty good, I dare to say. Now if it had a useful effect like Balloon or Engulfed Flames, that would make it perfect. Also lady, I would like you to cast Lumina. So you need significantly less magic experience to level it up to level 1. I wonder whether that's a general thing for magic or whether it is just a, well, thing. There's nothing over here, was it? This could be over here. I've not been in here before. Hey, there's Gnome. Thank you. Sounds good. I don't think there's anything else. There's usually Watts, there's Nico, and there's the Sprite, and there's the Inn. So this one is completely pointless to go into. We're currently on 404, next is floor 5. Let's go. New music. The water stages used to be just kind of a bit of a pain. I think Moppleton optimized or improved them a lot more. As in, I think they are also overall a lot smaller than before, so that should work out better. Which is nice. Under 7 level 1, which means enemies now also have level 1 weapons. Let's see what's in here. Okay. And greetings, Dark and Dark. This is Secret of Mana, Moppleton hack, or well, ancient cave, so to speak. Oh, this is no height difference, so I can actually just straight up hit them up there. No, that's rude. Oh, that's really rude, buddy. That is really not okay. She has no MP anymore. That's really not nice. That is really not nice. Although we just leveled up anyway, so it's okay. Since I understood this correctly, yep. All magic is now back. So you can no longer absorb our MP. On the other hand, we cannot buff ourselves either. Okay, there's what's here. Let's go straight to the left, up or down, or right, for that matter. So if we wrap around, we'll eventually find this one here again. It's so weird hitting every enemy all the time to me. Power wrist, hey, that's awesome. Give that to the boy so he does even more damage. Feature attack. Sleepwalking is now hosting you. Hey, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. And good evening. I hope you are doing well, and everybody else too. I think the only spells that I have experienced were Acid Rain by a Rabbi so far, and Magic Absorb. To be fair, I casted Wall on my characters to prevent Magic Absorb. Oh, we have looped around once. But the issue with that might be that, well, we prevent the Magic Absorb now. But we have no magic anymore to use on the lady because we used it all on the wall. Boomerang orb. Hey, that's nice. Let's go and upgrade that. He should be dead. I'm actually not sure I would want to upgrade the axe though, since engulfing in flames is so powerful. Wrong way. So we now have an eclipse. What does an eclipse do? It makes the entire area darker, but I don't think that's the thing. Adds humanoid damage, and that's strength. Time or hits taken? I have to admit, I don't exactly know. I think it's a mixture of both, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Very well, not one fit. A whip orb. Let's go and explore a little bit more here. Where's the third character? Only two here, that's weird. Oh yeah, I'm not sure, entirely sure. I think it is a mixture of both. So I can't just run off screen here and have the lady preferably not die. There she is. I was actually contemplating casting this on us, but the issue was that there were enemies around, and since we had wall, we would cast that on them instead, which is not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Ow, rude. Two enemies on the exact same spots, man. Couple of wishes, won't fit. Another orb. I don't know, that's nice. One controller or two. This currently is one controller. Just an ancient cave hack. This is not necessarily even a speedrun. The timer in the bottom right is in the game, essentially. Just because why not? Wow. The lady straight up died. Bosses appear every 3 to 5 floors, so the next one has to be a boss. Oh. Oh, that's good to know. Bubbles. Goldfish. More bubbles. How secrets, poor little crab. He didn't stand a chance. Ouch. Enemies do a lot of damage when they hit you. But they shouldn't hit me, right? That's the idea. But I have no healing magic yet. Which I would like to find eventually. Oh, I see! The room that didn't have anything in it. That was likely just kind of the spirit or the summon that I already have. So that makes more sense now. Hi, Nico. Chop, meow. Chop indeed. I never equipped that on the lady, did I? Let's see, did I equip the hairband on the lady or did I forget about that? I did equip it. Right, the sprite still doesn't have one though. Familiar. Yeah, it's actually really nice and bright, I agree with you. I like it. Those enemies though. Spear Orb! Wow, another one. Let's try and fight Watts again, I guess. Although I would prefer to find the exit first. So I've been wandering around here without finding the exit at all. I guess I also didn't really walk around in a particular pattern, I just kind of walked around randomly. Let's see. This is tin. Thank you. Is there anything else of use? No, not really. I guess we could use no buttons. Those are really good. Petrifying enemies is really awesome. Also, did that just only cost 2? Oh no, it cost 4. Nice. Okay, let's go. Do those floors wrap around? Yes, this one here does, most certainly. In theory, every single screen in Secret of Mana wraps around, so you will eventually arrive back at the entrance again. Oh. We found a thing. We spawned inside a rock that was a bit awkward. We don't have fire. We don't really have anything to defend. This is the Frost Gigas, so currently he is using either Ice Saber or... He might be using Ice Saber on us. Actually. Okay, this works. Who is getting hit? Hey, thank you. Oh. What? Alrighty. Hey, he hit himself. Wait, so the Ice Saber he actually casts now on himself. That's bad for me. That was interesting. I think the board gets hit. Yeah, the board gets hit here. That's okay. No, I had magic to hit him with. I'm pretty sure I could still have hit him there. Ow! Oh, that's bad. I might be straight up dead here. Or not. Okay, Acid Storm level 1 is not terribly threatening. Oh, it's because we reflected Ice Saber off of us and added it to... I see. We reflected the Ice Saber, that's why. Thank you. He does cast Ice Saber on us. That's okay. He might be dead here. But I'm not sure about that. He seems to have a lot of HP. We don't have Analyzer to check either. Okay, that's alright. Right, needs some more healing. I'm really glad we have the spear this high level. Otherwise this might take a while. You cannot stack damage on this. Oh, you can stack damage on him? He just got hit there. Oh, he's dead. Now we have fake Frost Saber. Where's our real Frost Sabers? Oh, I was about to split. We don't have splits. Hey, that was nice. Frost Gigas in the arena. Way to go. Sword Orb. Yay. Nice. I'm pretty sure those are fake Frost Sabers, though they don't actually freeze enemies. Oh, really, Blood? That's interesting. You pay attention to the arrows. Some of them are positioned to direct you in the direction of the exit. I need to be paying more attention to the environment then. That's actually really neat. That increased critical hit chance with the spear is actually really awesome. I would like to have Undynia spell or Luna. Either one would be fine. Undynia and Luna would be basically as much as I need in this game. Candy won't fit. Doesn't Sleepwalker. It's technically a misspelling of Yawgmoth. But, well, it's my name now, so I keep it. But yes, if you are referring to Yawgmoth, that is where it is originally from. Voice damage is basically through the roof at this point. That's neat. And greetings, Harley Quincy. Is this hack challenging? It depends on your definition of challenging. So far, if I'm not careful, I can get destroyed really quickly. So this is, however, also hard mode. There's easier modes on this. So this is as challenging as it gets from what I can understand for now. Ooh. Winter Wonderland. I see, that makes sense, Blood. That makes a lot of sense. And yes, it does actually come from the Yawgmoth demon. As I said, it's technically a misspelling of Yawgmoth. Originally anyways. So, how that went down is, I was playing Ragnarok Online, and I created a new character. I needed a name for the character, and I remembered my friend from school, he had some awesome cards, playing cards from Magic, and one of them was really awesome looking and had a name like Yawgmoth. It turned out to be Yawgmoth in reality, but I just ended up going with Yawgmoth because that's what I remembered it being called. Either way, so now I'm kind of stuck with Yawgmoth because that's what happened to stick in the end. I need more Cups of Wishes. Also, I could just resurvive if I with the lady, now that I think about it. The Glove Ore, that's the first one of that kind. So I'm actually traveling along the wall here to find caves. I think that's a reasonable strategy. Not a single cave. Okay. Oh, the lady's getting hit by that, that's okay. Somewhat okay. Did we level up recently? I don't think so. Doesn't the girl have revive? Yes, she does. It costs 10 MP. And I should use it. Well, if she has MP, that is. Boomerang level 3 for the taco. And hey! Oh, no, never mind. That looked like Watts for a second. Let's travel along this wall. Maybe we get a thing. You cannot hit bees, by the way, while they are getting up. As in, while they are standing up from getting hit. You cannot hit bees at all. You can hit them while they are laying down or flying, but not in between. So I think we just leveled up. Yep, we literally just leveled up, so it's kind of silly to try and use more. And yes, I agree with Sleepwalker. So what is your origin story? And with your, I mean anyone who cares to answer that question. What is your name's origin story? I mean, Anti-Nausea, Sleepwalker, Bloodar, Metal Battle King, Ian Opus. I mean, I know where the Ian comes from, but Opus? What are you guys doing? Where do you guys come from? Atma. Atma was a World of Warcraft character name. Hey, nice. We are basically MMO buddies in that case. I remember World of Warcraft had name generators, so that's really neat too. I can call you Sleep for short. If I remember, I will do that. You were really sick when you made this account, and that's what the medicine said. Well, I hope you're healthy now. Speed Gaming has reached Draken. Oh boy. Who is running Draken anyways? I know Dragon Dark runs it, but is there some other poor soul who has tried their hands on Draken? Oh, no, happen here. You like the color purple and you like lavender. Nice, I like purple too. Well, that works, Tingle man. That works definitely pretty well, I admit. Although Tingle is quite funny. I like Tingle to an extent. I like that idea. I was always weirded out by Tingle. It's just kind of, what are you doing? Very good, that's nice. Let's see. You really like Moog synthesizer and was able to try Moog Opus 3. Nice. Let me try to read up there. Is it just a weapon sprite or do you still have the ice saber on the voice spear? Ah, that's just the bug. Wanted to register fanship rituals and TNK was already taken many times. That works. It's Dragon Dark? Wow. Dragon Dark is awesome. I see, that's neat Sleepwalker. You got banned. Fair. Rough is usually taken? Yeah, I can see that. Since it's a 3-letter name. Nice, Forty Ultimus. Tingle was already taken. Yeah, I mean, someone likes Tingle, probably. A Wario Man? Version of Tingle? I don't even know what that means. Nice, thank you for your insight, guys. I like reading those too. Ooh, sweet. Oh, I made a mistake. Alrighty, lady, I would like to have some more protection here. Sword orb. So we have quite a few sword orbs by now, that's nice. Chest? No chest. Hey, Nico! Hi. Chop, meow! Power wrists. Everybody gets a power wrist. The boy gets a new helmet and the sprite still doesn't have a helmet. Okay. So the boy gets a helmet. We can get rid of the other items here. They are not even worth selling. And same here. And same here. Let's see. Oh, I could have done this thing. I keep forgetting that's a thing. So everybody now has power wrists, better equipment. Let's go. Is there a big boss at floor number 24? I have no clue. We'll figure it out. Probably figure it out if we don't die before that. Hey, what's up? That was not intentional. Fork of Hope. Let's see, Eclipse. Wrist bar. Then we have an Amethyst Whip. Heavy Sphere becomes... The Sky Pierces. Load Axe becomes... Durin's Axe. Anathema becomes... Claymore. I'm going to check the Claymore before I upgrade it further. And Sura's Rampage. Alrighty, let's check what those weapons have going for them. Sura's Rampage, best used against porrings. Oh my god. Wait, if Moppleton played Ragnarok Online, he don't use Asura strikes on porrings. At least use it on an Angeling. Marked improvement over the Clayless. Adds humanoid damage. Durin's Axe, recall from deep in the mines of Moria. Perfect hit rate, adds strength, chance to stone. Chance to stone? Whoa. Sweet. Adds strength. Found in a huge room full of garbage. And the Amethyst Whip. Wait, what? I don't get the... What has a Moppleton? I don't know. Adds chance to engulf with the whip. Nice. I'm going to give that to the sprite probably. Wonder Shot! Yep, there's a Wonder Shot. Adds undead damage, chance to slow. An extra hardcore game is off. Ultimate Frisbee. Alrighty, so we keep the axe and the whip. So we can upgrade the boomerang a bit more, see what it does. And also upgrade the sword. Quelzaram! And a crescent. Quelzaram, add strength. Boring. Crescent, adds undead damage and strength. I guess that's alright. Alrighty, Spritey. No, Lady. Lady, you actually keep the axe, that's okay. But Spritey, you get the whip. The whip has a chance to engulf now. Let's see what we have in here. Nico. Another Nico, or is that the same guy? That's the same guy. Oh. Mines of Moria, is that an Lord of the Ring reference? Probably. I mean, Tales of Fantasia has the Mines of Moria, which is likely a Lord of the Rings reference. Assuming that was before Tales of Fantasia, which I think it is. There's a good chance for that. He is petrified. So petrification, for anyone who does not know, reduces enemy HP by 50% of their current HP. So it's crazy good actually. That Ragnarok Online reference though, just great. Yes indeed. It's Durin's axe after all. Wait, who's Durin? Oh, Durin's one of the dwarves, I see. Oh. Mushroom is engulfed in stone! Wait, what? Spiky suit. Hey, that's neat. I think I want to equip the lady the best, if anything. Although I don't think she can actually equip spiky suits. I'm reasonably certain she cannot equip spiky suits. Yeah, no. I'm going to give this to the sprite. Just 3 more defense though. Have I been here? I have not, but I have no idea who that is. Mines of Moria is totally a Lord of the Ring reference. Hehe, fair. Ow! That's a lot of damage, buddy. I'm not okay with this. Okay, we already have the spirit from here. Game is full of references. Yep. Full of references to references. And stuff like that. So let's keep going up, I guess. Wait, did I not just go up in the first place? Petrified. That's a lot of damage, guys. Keep it up. Spiky suit. So the boy now also gets a spiky suit. Cobra bracelet. I'm going to put this on the lady. I'm okay with her not dealing more damage. And just having more defense instead. Cobra bracelet doesn't do anything special. How long will the trip take to 24? I have no idea. I'm just enjoying the experience here. I can try to do a run afterwards, just kind of see how far I can get how quickly. Although I would re-randomize stuff. I think my strategy would be just try find a good... Oh, nice, we are there. Just try to find a good thingy. Yeah, good summon spirit. I call them summon spirits. I'm used to it now. Hi, who are you, buddy? I like rice. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 or something. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Although 2,000 may still be a bit much. Hi. I don't know, Blood, about the chance there. I assume it's like 50%, because it seems to occur quite often. I hear ghosts. I don't like ghosts. Royal Jam, 1 foot. Sorry, Blood. That's such a weird castle. Bye. Bye. I'm so used to trying manipulate my allies to wander around the areas that I keep forgetting I can actually just leave them behind, no problem. I'm actually curious, what happens if I go off screen and my allies just are too slow to follow me? Hi. Would like to have thing. Thank you. Also, actually, we can train up to level 2 now, because that's a thing. So that's actually one of the things I wanted to find here, basically a resting place. Other than that, I feel like I'm just going to go. Unless there's Watts in here. No, you don't look like a Watts. Watts is more awesome than you. Pumpkin. Pumpkins actually gave barely any experience whatsoever. Also, I had no idea you could hit them in that state. Lumina should be very efficient against those things. I think they're dark element. About a very efficient portion. Now I'm kinda committed to actually killing that guy. Yay! Don't dispel my magic, that's rude. That's very rude, buddy. I really would like to keep my magic. What emulator was I using to map out the Tales road with all the debugging? I was using BizHawk, but I'm not sure BizHawk is a good choice for Tales of Fantasia. You may want to look, see whether the latest BizHawk version emulates it properly. Fire bouquet. Fire bouquet mean reduces the attack damage cost. Very well, not 1 foot. What was the other thing? Did we get an item? Oh, we did get a helmet. Wait, can the sprite use that? I think the sprite cannot use that. Yeah, no, that's a boy only equipment piece. Well then. Ow. Rude. Very rude. I don't approve of this. By the way, I'm not going to upgrade the axe any further until I get another petrification weapon, because the axe will clearly deal the most damage, even if it doesn't look like it. Maybe not the bosses, but pretty much everything else afterwards. I'm trying to get down, because I think that's where you want to go. Hey, Nika. Chop? Meow. Something like that. Can I equip and trash my resources in this hack? I don't think so. I can try. Let's see. What do we have with what? 4 of those. 4, 7, 7, 7, 3, 7, 5. Okay, actually a 6. That would be bad. Let's just use the 4. This should work in theory, I think. Let's see. Actually, it does work. I thought it didn't, but it does work. So yes, we can do equipment trashing. Don't dispel me, that's rude. That's really rude. Oh, I think I need to take another path down there. This seems to be as far as we can go. Tomato Man. Hello. Loader. No, I would like to not take that damage. Thank you very much. Ah, there we go. That's where we can go. We deal too much damage compared to them. I think we can go through here and down. Yeah, there we go. He was just about to use Lucent Beam. How rude. Wow, where did you guys come from? Chocolate, nice. Medical herb won't fit. I'll actually also check whether there's stuff in here that I can use. Nope. Slice of pizza, it was gone in one rump. Now I want pizza. Thank you, Rabbi. Oh. I thought I wanted to go all the way down. But I might be mistaken. The next orb, that's neat. I don't think I want to upgrade the axe though. Sorry. The chair did massive damage, yep. That's what chairs do. Chairs have crazy high attack damage. Or wherever they are in the game. And that doesn't change in this hack apparently. It's Mara. I have no idea where I'm going. This is outside again, obviously. Oh, there we go. I was actually looking for a what? What is ready? Do not upgrade the axe. Maybe that thing could be interesting. A light trident. Normally the light trident causes balloons at us. Let's see what this one does. Where is it? There we go. Oh, light, you can throw it at stuff. That's piece damage. Alrighty. Comes to poison too. That's okay. So yeah, I actually thought we wanted to go all the way down, but I don't see a way to go all the way down. Now you're back up at the top. I'm pretty sure the general idea is to go all the way down, but maybe I can go all the way down in a different place. Don't dispel magic again, that's really not nice. Royal Jam, thank you. Those guys look weird when they cast wall, if it's not wall level 8. A whip orb. Would be a risk. I like the engulfing. I'm not going to upgrade that yet. Ooh, I have not been over here, I don't think. So this could be a way to victory. No, I have been here. That's the pumpkin. I remember the pumpkin. That's a lot of damage from an energy absorb damage spell. I don't really approve of this. Wolf's Band. Not much more defense, but it has agility. Oh, well, we can go down here. That looks promising, actually. Let's see what's in here. And yes, indeed, Heidenbuller. Greetings to you. How are you doing? No, don't dispel me magic. Rude, very rude. I don't agree with this. Kung Fu dress. Hey, something other lady. That's actually pretty good. 17 defense. Maybe I have to keep those. We should level up soon. Hi, who are you? Chocolate. That's nice. Evelyn Orb, that's neat. When did I start speedrunning and why? Tell us your story. Alrighty. We can do that. So, personally, I started speedrunning because I was just really fascinated, like so many people were, by some of the videos that happened to pop up around the internet, where some guy was just so good at Super Mario Bros. 3, I think was the first one I saw, that he just jumped over everything, he did crazy stuff, and he was really fast through the entire game. It was awesome to watch. So that is kind of where I originally started to know, oh, you can actually get that good at a random game that is not even competitive. So, fast forward about to my 10th grade, where... Thank you, Hannibal. Fast forward about 10th grade, you could say, I call it 10th grade, it's not quite accurate, but the gist of it is, I was in a IT class there, and we had some random projects that we were allowed to do, just kind of do our own stuff and then present it to class. And one other guy actually had a little project, oh, I think I found the exit, had a little project where he demonstrated a run of Super Metroid Prime. No, Metroid Prime, not Super Metroid Prime, you get what I mean. And I had no idea what about the game, but it did look pretty impressive, so I figured, that must be really good. I guess, probably, most likely. So, essentially, from there, he told me, hey, do you like that kind of stuff? There's this website, secretofmanaancientcave.blogspot.ch. And well, once I... Ooh, that looks fancy. Once I knew about secretofmanaancientcave.com, I actually went over there and looked around a little bit, and it was pretty fascinating for a while. However, I kind of forgot about that for, well, another while, since, well, it wasn't my main focus. In a sense, I was still playing a lot of Ragnarok Online, eventually World of Warcraft at the time. But I did find... Oh, Salamander, nice. I did find some stream stuff, and at some point I was actually looking up, oh yeah, I like Secret of Mana a lot. I want to get really good at Secret of Mana. I wonder whether there are speedruns. And there used to be a speedrun by Syken that was on the French PAL version, and something like 6 hours segmented or so. It was really slow overall. However, the speedrun standards back then were not all that great, but I was still blown away by that run. You just kind of... He was really good at that game, I thought, and he was for the standards back then. I do not doubt that. Nowadays the standards are different, so we can kind of look back and smile a little, I guess. Either way, what I ended up doing... Ooh, cap for the sprite finally. Nice. What I ended up doing eventually was looking around for more things, like, hey, there's that streaming thing now. And I was wondering, what else do you stream? Because I started playing League of Legends at some point. That was kind of at the beginning where League of Legends just started getting more and more popular. And I started watching streamers. And it was around that time where I also discovered, hey, there are those marathons called Awesome Games Done Quick and Summer Games Done Quick. And what I ended up watching was, just by pure chance, since I happened to have holidays and look around the internet, I found by pure chance the Summer Games Done Quick 2012 run, I believe it was. It was at Essentia's home. And I kind of started watching that for a while, and in a lot of cases I was just kind of a bit blown away. This marathon in question, if someone could look that up, was... whoa, that's a lot of damage. Was where Ultra J-Man did a Metroid NES run, and it was really, really clutch at the end. And there were a lot of really awesome moments during that Summer Games Done Quick event as well, as in just quite a lot of really awesome moments. And once again, by pure chance, I just watched quite a lot of that live, in fact. Later on, when the marathon was basically just kind of getting concluded, I think it was Final Fantasy V at the end? I'm not entirely sure about that. Either way, some Final Fantasy with very calming music, with just kind of the end screen was there at the end. And people started telling their stories about how they got to the speedrunning community, what they were doing over there, and that was actually quite touching back then. I remember Reign of Soten, Ultra J-Man, and quite a few others just kind of coming forth and explaining. The speedrunning community back then was really small and cozy and friendly and family friendly, and it basically felt like family to them. So that's kind of what I remember from that. And essentially, when I watched that marathon, and also especially that ending, that's pretty much when I knew, well, I think I want to invest more time into that. And so I started getting more and more into speedrunning, just watching mostly. And by pure chance, there was a game created by Keiin Nazaki called I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden. I was watching Total Biscuit videos at that point, when he made a total, well, I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden video. So it was kind of a rage type video, and he expected no one to like this kind of video, but well, it blew up anyways, and I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden became pretty famous and popular. Welcome back, Marisa. Welcome back. So, either way, I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden started being a thing, and for me, those kind of trolly platformers are just precision platformers with a puzzle element. Since death is not really punishing, you press the restart button and boom, you're there instantly back again. I just decided, I can do better than this Total Biscuit guy. And, well, ended up downloading, beating the game in about an hour or so. And for me, that was just kind of, that was really neat. Then I looked around at the leaderboards. There was a leaderboards section for I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden, and I just kind of felt compelled, the top 10 times are including the guy who created the game, Kai Nazaki. And I figured, I want to beat that guy. And so I started to just go for, alrighty, let's get to the leaderboards first. I managed to end up within like 20 minutes, just get a run good enough to land on the leaderboards. And after about half an hour, I managed to beat Kane's time. Just kind of, hey, I beat the developer. And I was thinking, there must be other speedrunners trying to speedrun this. I went into the Speed Demos archive forums, and Arcano was a guy who created a thread for I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden, and I started posting in that. We had some strategies, exchanged strategies, and I was just purely focused on the first stage of that game. I only did stuff for the first stage, basically nothing else. I Wanna Be the Guy, indeed. So I essentially did a lot of stuff just for that first stage. I figured out a lot of tricks, optimizations, and it seems to be just kind of, in a sense, the natural element I was in. Was kind of fitting that, well, that's what I do, I guess. I like optimizing stuff. I've done that in League of Legends, I've done that in World of Warcraft, I've done that a lot in Ragnarok Online. Just look up stuff, optimize everything. And I did that in I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden too. My intention was to help out the speedrunners to get really good runs, but at some point I started to realize I don't think they're going to beat my time when I climb to rank 1 on the leaderboards. And I'm pretty sure I can still gain 1 or 2 more seconds here. So I ended up playing the first stage of I Wanna Be the Guy Gaiden for a total of about 20 hours until I got a reasonably good time. And that's also when I started streaming, just kind of for being able to prove that, look guys, this is the strategy, that's what you need to do. And well, from there, the short version is I went and found more I Wanna Be the Guy games, fan games mostly. I Wanna Be the Boshi. I eventually beat I Wanna Be the Boshi and got into speedrunning that game. From there I went to Secret of Mana, and then, well, I guess I was a speedrunner. And now we are here, 30 years later. Something like that, yes. That sounds really interesting, that point of view, Reda Maffort. I agree with that. Essentially, video games, the older ones, are kind of piece of history. And in a similar vein as some people just enjoy art history, some people enjoy video game history. I just really like a lot of games that I grew up with. Thank you. VPOAAVAMX. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Appreciate that. Nope, not here. So yeah, in a sense, my natural tendency to optimize and improve everything and also make stuff consistent and maybe even easier instead just kind of lends itself pretty well for speedrunning. I'm actually not just purely focused on speedrunning, I really like challenge runs as well. As in, for me, speedrunning is just some form of a challenge run, because, well, that's really what it is. It's just aiming to get the lowest possible time, instead of, well, doing a solo character run or stuff like that. And so I really enjoy the absurd and fairly stupid type of challenge runs for the most part, actually. So if you know me, I've done pretty stupid things in terms of, why would you even do this challenge? That's kind of ridiculous. And yep, no doubt it is. I've done Seeker of Mana 100% run, by my own definition of 100%, which actually made this entire thing a bit more difficult than usual. I've started a White Mage solo challenge run. I've completed a game called Wings of We on the hardest difficulty first. And if you have ever watched Man vs. Game, he tried to play through that game. And I don't know how long it took him, but he was essentially streaming that game for weeks. Until he finally beat the final boss. It wasn't all as difficult as he made it look. It's just kind of the type of character he is doesn't lend itself particularly well for grinding out bosses, I don't think. So I was a little bit more well versed in that, I dare to say. Oh, that's a different cave, type of cave. Alright, they can actually hurt me now. Lady, stop running into them. Seriously. That's a really bad idea. Very well, not one fit. Silverband. Silverband is a defensive piece of equipment, 8 defense. You can buy that in Kakara. It's 10 defense. I was wrong. That's okay. Here, you can have that. Actually, no. You keep the thing here. Not every game is entertaining to watch/do for speedrun, but definitely be fun for some of them. Yes, it also really strongly depends on your taste, on what you like watching, or like doing. So, I mean, some games don't necessarily lend themselves for speedrunning per se, in a sense that they are just kind of ridiculous to do, but it can still add some replay value. If you just need a reason to play a game again, well, speedrunning is a pretty good one. Oh yeah, actually, I forgot to mention something. One of the big reasons as to why I was drawn so far or so strongly towards speedrunning is, as I said, I naturally tend to optimize and improve and just come up with clever solutions. I like glitches, I like wacky stuff, I like stuff that doesn't make quite as much sense as it should. And overall, I really like, well, just taking a game apart and knowing pretty much everything about it. And that's one of the things that I was actually kind of missing in a lot of places I have been throughout my, well, career really, of playing MMOs. Ragnarok Online, World of Warcraft, I guess MOBAs, League of Legends. Most of the friends I had, they just kind of, they liked playing the game, they were kind of good, but they could have been so much better if they invested time into, well, becoming better, in short. So it was a little bit disappointing at times when I kept digging for new boss strategies in World of Warcraft. I kept theorizing and strategizing. I wanted to make it as easy as possible for people, but most of the time they didn't even bother to try anything. On the other hand, since I was learning so quickly, that didn't exactly make it easy for me to understand that other people were not learning or adapting to strategies as quickly, or that my logic might not be as sound as it is for me in my head when I explain it to others. I dare to say most of my strategies would have worked out, but 2 issues were there. That's interesting. Okay, 2 issues were there. 1, I'm terrible at explaining stuff. I've become better by that. At that by now. But I'm still terrible at explaining stuff. You're playing Ragnarok Online right now, nice. I've actually dabbled a little bit into the Classic server recently. Pretty neat. I might actually play a little bit more on Classic. Either way, pretty much every place I've ever been, people didn't care too much about improving themselves, they just wanted to beat the boss as simple as possible, but they also didn't want to adapt. In a short version, they didn't have as much ambition as I had for beating stuff. Like, I could grind out bosses for hours at a time, but others get frustrated, they're really annoyed, and they just want to do stuff the normal way. Let's not do that thing in heroic, it's really annoying. You get the point. Essentially, they were just kind of lacking what I had in a lot of cases. Some people were good about it. However, the issue is in World of Warcraft raids, for example, you just need more than just 3 or 4 people to put their full weight into it if you want to get somewhere. What I've learned from there is, essentially, if I want to raid again or do anything similar in World of Warcraft ever again, I will need to find a group of like-minded people. Oh, boss time. Oh no! Oh my god. No, don't do this. Wow, that was rude. Holy smokes. Alrighty. That was really rude. So challenge finally, yeah. I think as long as he keeps the old AI though, I should be able to beat him with no trouble. Nice to see Resto Druid when healing. Actually, my favorite role in World of Warcraft is healing. I really like supporting that game. Because as a healer, you have more freedom than everything else. Although I really like tanking as well, so that was pretty awesome. But my favorite role is still healing. Wait a second, let's not do this. Let's do this like this instead. I think most people like MMO since it recreates the cycle of effort, achievement, and reward in much shorter fashion. If people have beaten a boss before, or few care about unless boss can be run unlimited amount of times. Right, that's fair to put it that way, Chinko Power. It's not just necessarily beating the bosses more efficiently subsequently, but it was also a big portion of beating them in the first place. Mostly harder difficulty bosses. So that's just kind of where I figured out, well, if I'm ever going to play World of Warcraft again and raid, I will need to find like-minded people. By the way, I'm not attacking until his magic fades. I'm not taking rockets to the face, thank you very much. Actually felt like we were doing something. I like damage, and I like doing DPS as well. I took up tanking in Final Fantasy IV because everyone I saw was so bad at it. Yeah! Actually, the main reason why I started healing in World of Warcraft was because Most of the healers in Ragnarok Online were just kind of mediocre. They weren't terrible, but I once played with a priest in Ragnarok Online who was really good. His name is Zero, or Xiro. He was really, really good. Oh, that's bad. Don't attack. And the awesome thing about that was just kind of, I realized then, I really want to play with a healer that good again. And I felt like the only option I had at that point was for me to just play the healer myself instead. Your World of Warcraft times are probably over. Mine as well. I don't think I'm going to return anytime soon. It's actually mostly an issue about time. I don't really have time for it. By the way, the reason why I wait until his magic fades is because he will always counterattack with buffing himself whenever Mech Rider takes any form of damage in this kind of position. So instead of him throwing little rockets at me, I just have him buff himself repeatedly. That's the easy way to beat him. You knew Zero? Nice. He was really, really good. He also made some awesome movies, so that's pretty awesome too. You would probably like to be in the top rating guild, but most I actually regret not applying as a Moonkin for the Horde when they were looking for Moonkins. I really do regret that. Because at the time I was just kind of, well, maybe the people I'm raiding with are going to get better eventually, but that was just kind of a false hope, unfortunately. As I said, 2 or 3 of them were actually quite good in the raids I attended, but 2 or 3 is just not enough for me personally. I usually play support roles. Pure tanking or healer usually takes a backseat to dealing some combination of support effects. Yes. One of the big reasons as to why I liked healing so much in World of Warcraft, or still do for that matter, is because I could do other stuff while healing. The only job I have is to keep people alive. I can either go into full healer mode and just burst heal everybody, make sure that they really stay alive, or I could deal some damage myself if I want to speed up things a little, or even interrupt enemies if I played Shaman, or stun enemies if I played Druid, went into bear form real quick, stun them, switch out, heal again, stuff like that. I found the exit already. Oh boy! Mimics! For some reason I thought I could just pick that chest up, but nope. Why would I even think that? Secret of Grinding, I heard of it. I don't like crafting. I have not tried it. Last time I checked it, it was still in early access. I like playing games that are actually complete, or finished for that matter, so I have not bothered to look at it any further, to be completely honest with you. Well, that was an interesting transition. Now we are walking all the way up, I guess. Also, we can now level up our spells to the next level, because we are at 12. Work in Arcade as a Songcraft healing specialist, for example. Let's see. It's not as big of a kind of a deal with it. Probably similar to Legend of Mana. The thing is, that's just kind of one of the things they advertise, and it's usually a good thing for people. I personally just don't like crafting in the sense that I need to get into craft or into the game in order to know what I'm doing for crafting. That means learning an entirely new system, and I'm kind of lazy, so that doesn't help. You can't push that thing around? I can push the ice guy around, that's new. Let's enter here to avoid the damage. You keep hitting the slight bot cooldown. Tauren was so cute. I like Tauren. Tauren was awesome. I actually ended up playing Troll once I went to Horde. I didn't care whether I was playing Horde or Alliance, actually. That's not entirely true. I would prefer playing Horde, because Alliance models were just kind of generic, humanic. I love the cartoony stuff for the big Tauren or the lanky Trolls. Stuff like that I was a fan of. Crosscode. Oh! 99% rating. Yes, I actually seen Crosscode. In fact, I've actually received a Steam code for it from, I assume, the marketing team or developers, because I was playing Secret of Mana so much. I probably will look at that sometime. As in, it looks really, really intriguing. It's just I need to find time for it. I guess we are not here. First character ever was a Tauren Shaman. For me it was a Night Elf Druid, actually, my first ever character. I like the concept of being able to do everything. Although when I started, 60 was the cap, and doing everything as a druid was just not a thing. But to be fair, I think I only got to level 20 before I went back to Ragnarok Online, so that wouldn't have mattered anyways. It might be the publisher. I don't remember the Radical Fish name. Bonsai Beer. Yes, as I said, I did receive a code, and I do intend to play it sometime. I just need to find the time to do so. My next focus is going to be Diablo 2. If I find wow, rude. If I find time next to Diablo 2, because I need to route that a lot and also practice it a fair bit, I will probably try to dive into that a little bit as well. Beer Orb, hey, that's sweet. Let's go. Playing Troll Warrior with the intention that in combat regeneration would be relevant at some point. Back when the regeneration did something. Oh yeah. Wait, that was in combat regeneration? I remember that being a thing. There's one speedrun of it, I see. Are orbs applied on the spot? Yes, no, you need to find watts in order to upgrade the weapon, kind of like regular Figure of Mana. I see, that makes sense, Marisa. That makes a lot of sense to me. Hey Nico, how are you doing? Chop, meow. I think I can use one more, if I'm not mistaken. The list is on speedrun.com yet because of updates. Yeah, the thing is, it's also not complete. I'm actually mostly reluctant to just kind of jump into it like I did in Die, because it's still a work in progress. I like playing games when they are finished. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I need to do something real quick. Alrighty, let's go. Did he just... What? I did not know they could do that. Those I Spies are really good supporters. Golem ring? What is the golem ring? What is the golem ring, guys? I don't remember that name. Is it the... Oh, it is that one. I have no clue what that does. That's... Southtown? We found it. It's the one ring. Northtown. So this is where I originally went inside. Best. Golden tiara. I'd like to not get hit by that, thank you very much. I have no idea where the exit here is. Golden tiara. Well, 17 defense. That's pretty good. Now I'll be able to rule everyone. One ring has been found. I don't like the ghosts because we can't hit them with physical weapons, and it feels like waste using spells against them. Also, I don't know, they should be weak against Lumina, but they are not, so I'm a bit confused about that. I have no idea what we just got, guys. Might be nothing, might be something. Oh, another golem ring. Oh, sure. Sprite is going to equip that. One ring to rule them all. Or you could use a ruler. That would work probably a bit easier. Petrified. Wow! Holy smokes! It's a lot of damage from those shoving hoods. I don't classify them as dangerous enemies because they don't usually do much damage. But I need to reclassify them here. Barrels! Should be weak to light, I guess. Yeah, there should be. Maybe the lady just doesn't deal much damage with that. Or elemental advantages are no longer as strong as they used to be. Wait, I've been here before, haven't I? Yeah, this is back where I essentially entered. Yeah, pretty much. I guess I have not been over here. Oh, that was a really tricky one. That was really tricky. I did not expect there to be more on this side. Oh, good thing I checked. I'm missing the strongest element though, Luna. Another column. I'm actually not going to equip that because I like the strength from the regular thing. So there are apparently arrows in the water. And yes, anyone who's interested, Muppleton is really awesome and made a blogspot about it. Just go over there, the link that Blood posted, it's really awesome. Can I recommend it? It's a lot of fun to just play around with it. It's not complete yet, but it's really good. If you have any feedback, Muppleton is also looking for improvement stuff he can do. Just leave him some feedback there too. And make sure to say Muppleton is awesome. Or tell Muppleton that is awesome. Haha, hehe. That's why you want to lead into those guys with the boy. Nope. Almost one-shot the boy there. Oh my god. That's amazing. I love it. Yeah, most of them had headwear quotes. Not necessarily fit for my stream. Actually, for the most part they are. I have only seen one thing that wouldn't read out loud. Whip orb. I think we have 3 whip orbs now that we could use. So I think I'm going to upgrade the whip once we find Watts. Also, the concept of height doesn't exist in this area. Like when you are at the low ground, you can still hit with melee weapons onto the high ground. And vice versa. Oh, hey Dark Shadow, thank you for the 5 bits. Appreciate that. And I just missed what we got. I have no clue. Turtles can be defeated relatively easily. I think they no, they can't be hurt once they are on the badly hurt animation. Although this poor guy is dead already. Have I been here? No, that's a different one. Let's see. Oh hey, sweet. Let's Lucid barrier up. And also wall up. So everyone has no advantage. Remember the stone arrows if I get lost. Right, I do remember, thank you. Did I already walk past the stone arrow? Oh, there's a stone arrow. And we found the exit, let's go! And I think on the next level there might be a boss. Okay, this is another one where we climb up. I like this color palette actually, that's pretty sweet. Let's see whether we find Watts somewhere. The hack is public, yes. An ancient cave hack is public if you would like to get it. And I recommend it, Kizox. Oh, by the way, just kind of, I would like to add something to our previous discussion topic, where, as I said, if you ever decide to go and play and do something like a raid in World of Warcraft, something similar where you play in a group, make sure everybody has the same idea of what they want to reach in the group. Playing with a group of friends is fun as long as you know what the others are playing for, essentially. However, playing with a group of friends that are just kind of not on the same idea, that can be very frustrating for everyone involved. Because I noticed that when I played actually League of Legends... Oh, Frosty Ring, that's sweet. I actually noticed that when I played League of Legends with one of my mates I met in school. I don't plan on using equipment trashing. He actually introduced me to the game. He made me start playing it and I ended up liking it. And I ended up becoming a lot better than he was. Just purely because that's the type of mindset I have. I improve everything. I always improve myself, most of all. And that's kind of what brings me forward. However, for him, he didn't have that kind of concept of self-improvement, so it was a lot more difficult for him to play. And especially when we ended up playing together, most of the time we were ranked, or we faced opponents somewhere between his rank and mine, which unfortunately kind of meant that was kind of a bad thing for him. He got completely destroyed and really frustrated and started cursing. Unfortunately, he was the rage and flamer kind of guy, which the type of guy you don't want to play with. So I ended up not playing any games with him anymore, just because, well, not worth my time, and I've learned that from before. You play for keeps, yes, either way. What am I playing for? I think that's a Mega Man X4 reference. I actually like that game. Oh, goblins are scary. Another boomerang orb, that's nice. Am I Leroy Jenkins? No. But I like Leroy. Let's try this again. I like the Leroy Jenkins thing actually. It's pretty fun. I don't like the more dots as much, even though it's one of those cult classics as well, because someone was genuinely invested into that kind of thing, and people just kind of, well, they make fun of him. I just understand that it's funny. So yeah. Hey Muppleton, how are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the Grandmaster Mastermind of this ancient cave hack, Muppleton. He also streams once in a while, so make sure to follow his channel, and he's really awesome, and release this. It's a work in progress, but it's really nice. How are you doing, sir? Good evening. Drive is important? Oh yeah, drive is definitely very, very important. I feel like I know exactly what you mean, Cosmotic. It's just, I'm inherently not that good. Oh. Thank you, Red Amafort. I appreciate that. I really do. Either way, I actually have a lot of the... If I'm motivated to do something, I want to get somewhere. Which is kind of scary for people that just kind of want to play and have fun. Since, yeah, I don't usually do that. It's just a spear, perfect hit right, agility. It's a really high level spear. Men can wield it too. A broadsword. I don't get it. I see. Doing alright, glad to hear that. Going quite excellent, thank you. I didn't check the whip. Did I? I did, never mind. Chance to stone though. That's neat, but it's really low level. Flame tongue, that sounds like chance to engulf in flames, yeah. A broad is a woman. Oh, I had no idea actually. Interesting. This is a cool whip. I don't think I want to use the cool whip. Chance to freeze. Yeah, no. We're not using the whip anymore, sorry buddy. You get the boomerang now, good sir. cool whip. Wait, I think I interrupted myself in something. Either way. Make sure you play with people that are like-minded. Which is also why I love the speedrunning community. There, people kind of... Some people just want to have fun and do casual runs, and that's perfectly acceptable. But it's kind of normal, in a sense, to push the game and the stuff to the limit. No one is going to yell at me for optimizing everything beyond reason. To put it in a weird way, I guess. That's what I've done in pretty much every game that other people have been running. I actually don't care as much about optimizing when it's just me running, weirdly enough. And greetings, Dark Shadow, doing quite excellent. How are you doing? Petrified. Can I petrify now with this weapon, or was that the lady? Golden West, now we are in Kakara. Cool Whip is like a sweet topping for desserts. I see. It's not really for polite conversations, fair enough. Have the caves been horribly broken yet? Not yet, no. I heard from someone that he only landed on a black screen at some point, which probably kind of constitutes as being broken. Rude. Well, that was a waste of resources. Those things are pretty powerful, it seems. Yeah, Moppeln, I play on the hardest setting. Of course I would, why not? And actually my first attempt ends really quickly in the second floor. This time I decided to be a bit more careful. Just a little. And there we go. Oh, you can actually hit that guy. Concept of height doesn't exist. Oh, it does actually. That's weird. Sometimes I can hit him. I guess he might be clipping onto the lower area, or I might be clipping up. One or the other could be. Wow, thank you, Dark Shadow. Appreciate those kind words. It also is a Family Guy bit, which is what the description is, what it is from. Oh! It was an Ice Gigas, but yes, that was pretty fun. I messed up the Ice Gigas a little bit. What do we have? What is it? Oh my god! I was walking around expecting something, and I did find something, I guess. This guy could be a bit difficult. We have Gnome. I think Buffy doesn't work. Oh. Guys, I think I broke Buffy. F barrels for a reason. Wow! That's a brutal fight. I think that's the only thing he does. Let's see. Can he jump down here? Now the thing is, I want to be above him if anything. Battlefield too powerful, haha. No, that will still hit me. That hitbox is large enough for that. What? Can I do that again? I think he's stuck there. Agility is cranked up for bosses in the hardest mode, which means they will spam spells in this attack. Lady, that's a terrible idea. Also, projectile attacks will not hit, so you can have the whip. I mean, the boss would be breaking me if I didn't do this. I don't think I can realistically handle this guy any other way. Buffy doesn't understand either, that's okay. Yeah, normally Buffy has quite a few spells, but he's just just jumping around. Oh. Well then, Buffy down. That was pretty brutal. Next time I'm going to immediately use a barrel. I was actually wondering, either it is a stationary enemy like the wall face, or something else that usually spawns off screen, or it's something going to be really bad. And it was the second one. I mean, I don't know how else you would handle Buffy on the highest difficulty, considering he basically one-shots you. I think you probably can spell lock him down. To an extent anyways. But my spells are not that strong. I guess I could have tried Lumina. Lumina might have worked. All things considered. Thank you, Dark Shadow. Appreciate that. He's on his imaginary trampoline. That sounds about right. We have a Nimbus chain. That's nice. Can we fly with that? Nimbus chain adds on that damage. Chance to stone. Oh wow, that's awesome. Tiger suit. Oh, sweet. We can give this to the lady. Maybe she won't die in one hit then. Actually, I probably want to stack all the best equipment on the boy, so maybe he doesn't get one shot, considering that all the other characters seem to get one shot. Also, the lady can't equip a tiger suit, I just realized. She can use a tiger bikini though. That's a thing. Oh my god. Thank you, Marisa. Repel the magic. Wait, I still have wall? Repel the magic? The only guy who can possibly still have repel magic is the boy. The bikini has more defense somehow. I mean, yeah, that's kind of normal for RPGs nowadays as well, isn't it? It does have more defense. At least on the ninja suit, I can understand that. Royal Jam. Nice. The lady doesn't do a whole lot of damage with her weapon, except petrification is way more damage than dealing straight up damage instead. Tiger suit and boomerang orb. Nice. Tiger suit. Tiger suit for the sprite. And the lady can actually use that, hang on. That's better. We don't need those anymore. As I said, I don't want to do taking advantage of equipment trashing. Is Secret of Mana my favorite game? On a baseline, yes. There are other games that I like a lot as well, but if I had to answer a question and only put one game as my favorite game of all time, then it would be Secret of Mana. Excuse me. Hey Nico, do you have some cups of wishes? I used up a lot. He does not. Oh boy. Royal Jam is almost like cup of wishes, so that's a plus. We only boost one. So we can get a raccoon cap for everybody? Yes. So we at least get some decent-ish equipment. We already have the Kung Fu dress. Fancy overall. That was in Matango. Don't think we need that. Frosty ring? I think we can use one more frosty ring. Alrighty, here. Actually, the tiara might have more of defense. It does not, no. Never mind. Ninja suit, we don't need anymore. Frosty ring. No longer golemlings. Have I ever played Chrono Trigger? Yes. I've actually never beaten it, because the save file I accidentally deleted, let's put it that way. So I still will want to do that. Secret of Mana has the best OST of all time. That OST is really good. Although for the music itself, there are very, very strong contenders for that too. Like, I know so many strong contenders for really, 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 really good music. And it's kind of hard to put just one game up top there, for me personally. Let's go. That's the second floor after the boss. So I hope the next one will be a boss again. I like boss fights. Goblins are scary. Oh boy. Petrified, nice. You can push those around, by the way, Muffleton. Is that intentional? Candy won't fit. From the set of bosses that don't break horribly. Is Mantis End among it? Lime Slime requires a special map? Yeah. Wait, what about Red Slime then? Is that the same deal? And greetings, Rising, how are you doing? Don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh, sweet, we found the exits, let's go. Okay, this is a straightforward map. You just look for the way all the way down. Hail to the Mushroom King, baby. Wait, what? Did I just say that? I think we could have gone inside the stairs. What I liked is that those two floors, inside and outside, kind of make sense. Okay. Red Slime uses mode 7, so he needs layers 1 and 2 basically to be clear. Which is better, SNES games or new games? Both have their advantages and disadvantages. SNES is mostly nostalgic with rose-tinted glasses, but they oftentimes, if not almost all the time, have some flaws because game development back then was both restricted through hardware and also not as advanced as it is nowadays. So nowadays, newer games often kind of have the issue that they are just so many that it's kind of hard to find anything that is unique or appealing to you in a very specific way. As in, because games back then on the SNES era were, to me anyways, a lot rarer than what I usually had. It was a lot more special to have an individual game and I took a lot more care of it. But now, I can just play 2000 games on Steam with whichever one just kind of somewhat fits my bill. And so I only start caring about the outstanding games, which are really outstanding in the terms of the newer ones. Which, well, they are outstanding. And it's actually a similar concept as to, I dare to say, they were before already. Outstanding games are, well, still outstanding. Secret of Mana I consider to be outstanding for its time, even though it has definitely its flaws. But it's much easier to find an old good game because you're used to those, I guess. Balloons! Randomizing music a bit. Randomizing music, yes, you maybe want to have a set of music for the tile sets. Like, if you get what I mean, not every music fits everywhere, but maybe if you have Ice Palace theme for this place here, that could fit as well. Stuff like that. I would really enjoy that too, Muppleton. Mode 7 smooth on him. I think one of the trickiest... we should not stand there, guys. One of the trickiest things about Red Slime is that you can only move outwards. When he is too large, you can no longer go inside towards the center, which is actually a really huge problem in a lot of cases when you're not properly positioned from the get-go. I trend indie games. I watch so much more AAA or competitive games on Twitch. It attracts some toxic people. Yeah. Let's put it this way, Ponzaibeer. I dare to say it attracts people. And if you don't curate the content and have strict rules, that's kind of what happens in general. Whether you want it or not, you need to make sure that the rules are firmly established. Family North, that's nice. It's really nice, actually. Spider-Man Muppleton, when it says it increases strength, it increases constitution or agility, etc. How much is that? Is that just the usual 1, like weapons tend to have, or is that actually more than that? Which would you say is better, SNES or Dreamcast? Feel free to ask as many questions as you would like. Personally, I have a lot more nostalgia for SNES. However, I did play a fair bit of Dreamcast, and I did enjoy pretty much every game on that console when I played it. So Dreamcast I really like a lot as well. It's just I never had my own Dreamcast. I only played it at my neighbor's place, essentially. We played a lot of games together, so definitely a lot of good memories. Like Power Stone. Oh. Oh, hi. Lady, you go with this? No. Let's do this differently. Lunar Boost. What is the longest range? That's exactly what I wanted to avoid. If I could use two controllers here, that would be really easy. Actually, no, I couldn't. It wouldn't be. Alrighty. I need a strategy for this guy. The issue will be when he goes into his stronger mode. Let's see, he will one-shot me with pretty much every single attack. I can try to cast spells, but spells will likely not do a whole lot against him. My goodness. Dreamcast is a fantastic system, just got overshadowed. Yeah, I would say that's kind of accurate. It does have its downsides, but it spawned amazing games like Skies of Arcadia. The issue is that my allies will fall on me. I can't charge up like this if I hit him below half HP. We don't have Syl, so we can't check HP values. We stand here. Wiggle, 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 ah. That was too far away. Elementals are in caves, you can find them in the caves. Okay. I think I'm always hitting, so let's see, what's the strongest weapon? 83, 117. Okay, we don't want to get close to that guy. That's very unhealthy. Lady. Next hit, she is dead. There's nothing I can take advantage of in the arena, I don't think. That was too high. His hitbox is pretty low down. Kind of want to have her alive, actually. No, I can't do that. It is too fast. He's a top spin. This works. Oh, this doesn't work anymore right now. think the Moogle is casting a spell, or trying to anyways. I've never actually tried that, casting spells with Moogles. We win! So yeah, whenever you cast a spell, you're completely invulnerable. Only the frog you don't get. It's a happy frog. Awesome, I like froggies. Moogle broke there for a bit. Yep, just a little. Oh, there's a wall. Let's... My original idea was to use barrels to have someone barrel tank him and then AI control characters just attack him, but AI control characters go too close to actually hit him. So that's an issue. Actually, they do go too close and they get hit. That's the issue. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, we already have the magic sprite from here. Unicorn helm. Guardian ring. I don't remember the Guardian ring, but I remember the unicorn helm from Gold Island, Gold City. Guardian, wow. I guess we are in Gold City now. Oh. Have I ever played the Metal Gear Solid series? I have played Metal Gear 1 for about 2 hours or so. I see why people really like them. But I'm not sure I would enjoy it that much to play through it the entire way. Guardian ring is drop only? I guess, yeah. Bow orb. Yeah. Animation data is still a thing that still baffles you. Zaid. I've never heard of Zaid. Poor mushroom keeps running, gets stabbed. Yep. Those mushrooms have a pretty simple AI. They run on top of you and then they use their mushroom spores. Kind of like the wolves. By the way, I haven't seen that many wolves, which probably is a good thing. They could have completely destroyed me. A circlet. Yay! +1 intelligence, and we can also put a card in it. Wait a second. Hey, that's actually something for the sprite, isn't it? Oh. Quick question, Mobbleton. Can you confirm that the unicorn helmet does not add wisdom? Is that correct? I'm pretty sure the unicorn helmet does not add wisdom. Secret of Mana hacking Skype group. Huh. Nice. That's awesome. Rabbit needs more training. I'm sorry. Yep, I agree with you, Dark Shadow. I'm so sorry, H. What is going on? Okay, let's upgrade the javelin, the boomerang. Cobra shuttle. We have a Valkyrie! I guess we can upgrade that thing to Hyper Fist. Alrighty, let's check the weapons, what they do. So we have a Hyper Fist, adds humanoid damage, adds agility, can't confused. Still know this one. Cobra shuttle. At Constitution, damage to dragons. We don't have dragons. I guess there might be dragon bosses. As beast damage, chance to stone. Chance to stone. Valkyrie, perfect hit rate at strength. Okay, I'm going to finally upgrade the axe to if the Valkyrie spear, I'm going to give that to the lady. AI control characters are surprisingly good with ranged weapons sometimes. Tillian Claw and a Stout Axe. Stout Axe, chance to freeze. Okay. And a Tillian Claw. Chance to confuse. A treasure of Laura's canals. I guess I don't get the reference. Oh, rest well, Angier. Thank you very much for dropping by and have a nice day. Muppleton, we have... $24 gold too much. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. Now we have... Bagnachs. Smells better than Terraria's fetid Bagnachs. Okay. Dark Age? Interesting. Alrighty. I wonder whether I even bother killing stuff now. I guess the only reason why I kill stuff is so it doesn't kill me. Ooh. Stuff. I think the quilted hood might be good. Barrels! I love barrels. Barrels are so awesome. Oh. It's 100% guaranteed that you get bitten. I'm sorry. Yep, seems very random indeed. Oopsie. Let's see. What do we have here? I can't equip that to check. He already has that. Alrighty. Righty, you could... No, the lady can equip that. I think that should be slightly better than what she has. Yeah, slightly. Not much, but slightly. Let's go. It's pretty hilarious at this point. Oh. Okay. Oh, now I have no one with... stuff to open the plants anymore. Open the plants, sure. Whack them away. Wait, what was that? I missed it. Anything to equip? It is something to equip. 78 with magical armor. Well, I guess sorry, lady, you don't get that. I stack every defensive item on the boy. So if the entire party gets hit, maybe he survives. That's my reasoning, logic. I stand by that. Actually, let's wait with that until I need magic. I see. You wish you could subscribe? Hell. I would say... What's the word? $5 a month is a lot of money for a lot of people, so... I appreciate the sentiment. And the idea to support, but... make sure that you can actually afford it when you do something like that. Afford doesn't mean you have enough money. Afford means you have enough money and then some. Just as a general thing, I guess. But yeah, thank you. Wow, that Stout Axe does basically no damage in comparison to the other thing. But I can frost the enemies now. Yay! Oh, there we go. We can go. Oh, blood. Sorry. By the way, I like the little arrows. I didn't see them myself, I was told there are arrows. But they're nice. You guys just completely missed. I'd like to point that out. I mean, that's kind of more of a question whether I don't need to kill anything anymore. It's a question of, is it even worthwhile to kill anything? Because stuff does so much damage anyways that it one-shots me, basically. Oh, sweet. We already found the exit. Actually, Moppleton, I have a suggestion. Would you mind adding an option? I'm not sure that you can even do it at this point, but keeping the original loot table from the enemies, that would be fascinating to me. Or like an ancient cave classic mode, where you just kind of go through the list of enemies that get stronger and stronger each level. And it just add them by enemy level. Which is kind of in their original form though. I'm curious about that. Oh my god. Lady. Engulf them in flames. You would have to sort of redesign what appears on what floors. Yeah, I kind of figured that might not be particularly easy. Do you ever play Legend of Mana? I've played through it once. But I definitely want to play through that game again. But definitely want to play through that game again kind of means anywhere between next week and in 50 days. 50 years, sorry. Not sure. I like Legend of Mana as a game. The music is... By the way... Oh, hang on. If I ever had to pick a game which just kind of impresses me the most with music, Legend of Mana would be the one. And likely also the art style. I love the art style of Legend of Mana. You don't have Sylph. Well then, here, have a lady. That's an issue. Can you heal yourself? Oh, 825. Wow, that's a lot of damage. On the side, I at least can hit him once in a while. Hang on. This guy. Oh boy. Holy smokes. Oh shoot. Get out of the way! He's not casting spells though! Never mind! This is going to kill us. He only has 99 MP. I expected the boy to die. Or not. No, I just casted wall on you. Oh, wall is too... Wall has a maximum range. Right. I don't usually play... I just level 0, that reflects only 2 spells. The next spell is going to hit again. Never mind, it's level 1. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Have mercy! No way. He's cancelling his own damage. Hang on, I can... Oh boy. The boy should survive it. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Don't come any closer. Go to the other side, lady. Okay. Okay. We are in a good spot here. I need to heal the boy. Up to full. Do not revive the sprites, that would be a bad move right now. Oh boy. Petrify Gust doesn't cost him any MP, so he can do that forever, but he only does that when you're in melee range, I think. So... Can I tell the boy to... No, I'm going to equip different weapons on the boy, seeing whether he will attack with those. Doesn't attack. Maybe if I ranged weapon? Arrows are way too good in this game. Well, I do them. Can I make you attack automatically? I win! Oh boy, you need to find setup for those thingies. This is ridiculous. He has half HP now. That was the half HP animation. Oh, but I didn't win yet. He started charging. You don't have that much MP, you can't do that, buddy. Oh no, the boy is unconscious. Oh, that's that. Our adventure ends in floor 21. I did not realize that he has an AI change at 50% HP. I just always thought whatever he's doing there, whatever, that's fine. But he actually does different stuff when he is under 50% HP. That's new. Wow. Wiggle, wiggle. Well, 800 damage, yep. It's an interesting challenge, I like it. I like it way more than I should, I feel. He should still have 99 MP, I think. I'm pretty sure he used that all up. Although, he could have easily killed me within 99 MP. Yes, 33 years late. Plus he casted some auras, which are 3 MP each. Wow, this game is amazing. This cave hack. Now, Muppleton, okay, I have a simpler task for you, quote unquote. Can you make a ancient cave boss rush hack? Where you have one floor and then you have a boss, and you have a floor, then you have a boss, and then a floor of a boss. I want to fight more of those kinds of bosses. It's ridiculous, I love it. How did I come up with my username? It's a misspelling of Yawgmoth from Magic the Gathering. My friend actually had a large collection of Magic the Gathering cards, and some was with Yawgmoth on it, and I needed a new name for a character in a MMORPG. So I decided to call something that I remembered my friend had, and it was Yawgmoth instead of Yawgmoth. So that's kind of stuck, and that's my name now. You couldn't choose the fight. I probably can. Oh, every floor has a boss arena refined already, so you just don't always warp to it. Nice, I love it. I would love to see that. A grind wall in front of the MP store. So yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of fun for me. I might dabble into those a bit more in the future, but the short range future holds a bit more of Tales of Fantasia. Tomorrow is going to be a full commentary, basically marathon type speedrun for Tales of Fantasia. That also explains the story, so if you're interested in, well, I guess a story time, that is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and not sure what after, we'll see. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was it from me for today.